Welcome to Baritone Cult, guys. Man, it's been a minute. We've been busy making music. We were set up last week to film. We've got some stuff in queue. And, we needed a different mixer. So I hope everything goes good in the video tonight. We've got some really good stuff. We're going to get into this baritone here, this Fender 28.5 scale. We're going to bring the red layer out. We've got stuff done to both of these. So in this video, we're going to be playing some clean stuff. We're going to be playing some pretty brutal, gritty stuff with this. And this thing is a big surprise to John and I. We've got some killer baritones. And this put us on notice. But we used to own this. So, beginning of this year, I mentioned it before, I kind of had a fire sale a little bit. And I seen this pop up. We bought it back. And last outing when we had it, we didn't have a chance to mod it. So it's not done yet, but the good part's done. So we've got some electronic stuff inside, some different pickups. We're going to keep that proprietary because the sound is brutal. We've got a new bridge on it and put some new black screws on it. New Graphtec nut. Of course, we put these locking tuners on it last time. And the cool thing about this guitar, you've got the aging in the neck. And, you wouldn't think, 28 to 28.5 makes a bit of a difference. But it does. And these single coils, these are the new ones. These things are just nuts, and you guys are going to hear that. And John and I are comparing it to some Mayones baritones, a Mayones custom baritone, a Red Layer, 26.5 to 28 scale. So we got some really good stuff to compare it to. And we're actually using this one on a song we're working on called Inhale, Exhale. What else we got? We've got an SSL mixer over there. That's what we're working with tonight. We're going to talk a little bit in a minute about a little bit of a year-end review. I'm going to give you a few good speakers, and we'll do a little chat. But why don't we play some stuff with this? I'll do some clean stuff, and then I'll do some gritty stuff, just so you guys know, all right? The clean tones on this are just amazing. We've just been having a blast with this guitar. I'm going to switch it to the bridge. Just amazing guitar, guys. You know, the funny thing is, these things were like $700 when they came out. So, is as many baritones that we have, I'm telling you, if you see one of these, the Japanese made 28.5 scale, ever go up, get it before I do, because they're that good. And there's a lot of people that stall on reverb. And so I got an electrical guitar baritone back there. And that was up for 11 hours. It had 60 some watchers and 4 offers. Someone comes in there like me, I don't make an offer. I grab it. So I'm telling you, let's get into some brutal stuff on this thing. If you're tuning in for the heavy stuff, this thing just stomps. I haven't set it down, and I'm actually going to plug some of these other guitars in for you guys with the same settings so you can hear in this video. So hold tight, and I'm going to set it up. Okay, guys. So another quick thing that I always do on all of these instruments is I'm always messing with the tone knob if I have it. I'm always messing with the volume knob. I'm tweaking those things. I'm not messing with any of this right now. I'm just going to keep it in one setting, but... Okay, so you can hear, hopefully, you know, with the new mixer, it might be a little goofy, but this is going to be in some other videos, and we'll be back to our regular videos, guys. So we released a new song. James, you should check it out. It's pretty cool. We got some more stuff coming up. But this is going to be on our next song. Let's see here. So you can hear it's pretty heavy. And that's our current song that we're working on. You might have heard it in another video, but little tidbits. So hang on a quick second, guys. I'm going to grab the Red Layer guitar, and we're going to hear some tones out of that. That has some new pickups in it, and I want to tell you about that pickup company and why it's important if you have a multi-fret guitar. You're not stuck with crappy pickups. I got your guy for you. So hold tight. Okay, guys, so I'm back. We've got the Red Layer. Man, this thing's like the Ferrari. 26.5 to 28 scale. I love it. If I could do it again, I'd get 28 and a half. So, and you know, Mayones guitars, if you're familiar with them, they are in a league of their own with their necks. And, you know, like a Warwick bass, you've got those killer necks on there. And, you know, since we're talking about it, I'm just going to show you, because some of you guys might not have seen this. There's a lot of new guys to the channel. Welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. And this thing is just absolutely unbelievable. And if you don't know about Red Layer guitars, go to Facebook, follow them. You know, this is the future of music right here. This is innovation. You know, this is genius. And these guys are stepping out. I can think of a bunch of big businesses in the music industry. You got ESP. We need 28 scale and up, guys. So there's very few big companies that are stepping outside. I like different. I don't listen to the radio. I don't watch TV. Call me odd, but I don't care. So this guitar had Lundgrens in it, and they were custom made and blacked out. And they're great. They have a good sound, but they sounded a little compressed. I reached out to this company right here, Elysian, and the owner over there, real personable, real sharp guy. Got right on the phone with him, talked to him, explained what I had going on, sent him the details. You know, we've got a million bad stories that have happened to us with gear and this and that. And so I'm kind of always on edge and expecting things to go wrong. And, you know, there's no room for error putting these in there. So, Adam, you knocked it out of the park, man. And now I know why you're got tons of orders with your pickup company. So, I'm going to play this in a minute here, guys. If anybody's watching that has multi-fret scale guitars and you're not vibing with the pickups and you want to change, these things are killer. So when I had the Lundgrens in, when I did the push-pull pots, nothing. These, let me give you a sound real quick on the bridge, and then I'll pull it out to the sound that I like. So here's the bridge. Freaking awesome. Okay, now I popped it out, got the pot pulled. Did you notice the sound a little bit? When you turn the volume down with these pickups, I don't know what kind of magic he did, but I'm getting different tones. Not a deader tone, but a different one. So, let's see here. let's go back to that bridge a minute. Well, I don't know what I was going to play, but I wanted to have this thing make an appearance. I love it. Thank you, Adam. I was a little upset with those Lundgrens. Some people, a lot of people love those things. And, you know, basically I use bare knuckle. And so if you're thinking about bare knuckle, I would check these out. These are killer. Because guess what? We're going to pick up the 28 scale Mayones right now, and we're going to do a little tone sample with that. We're not changing anything over here. You know, go back through the video, check them out if you guys want. All right, give me a second. Okay, guys, so I'm back with the Regis 28 scale core, bare knuckle, nail bomb ceramic, cold sweat El Nico in the neck, and these are my favorite bridges. I love these. Schallerhains. You know, I used to think I would love these pickups. I'm going to probably make another order for those. And I'm going to put them in another baritone. Those pickups are that good. And so, why is that important? Because these are young men, 30s and 40s. These are the future. Red Layer, Elysian. This is a golden age right now, man. We've got a lot of killer minds out there making and developing stuff. Look at Horizon Devices. These are musicians. These are musicians making stuff for us. You know what I mean? They're not just like an amp maker that doesn't know how to play, and there's nothing wrong with that, believe me. But, you know, these small businesses, especially right now, need our support. So, maybe pass on some of the big names. They're killer. So, let's pull the pot out on this and stop talking a minute. That's way too hot. So we'll roll the volume down a little bit on this thing here. I absolutely love this guitar though. So, wish they made DeVelles in 28 scale. So I'm going to set this down. I'm going to tell you a few things that we thought were awesome in 2020 and what we've got going on in 2021. Okay, guys. We just started this channel last year in the spring for the fun of it. If you're new here, thank you. If you're watching and you like it, hit subscribe. This is an organic channel. You know, we're going to continue to grow this thing, and because we're going to continue our music. So basically, when you're checking the stuff out, you're just checking out what we're doing in John and Erin's world. So we've released a new music video with a new song, and we've got another one ready to go. We've got another one on the burner that'll be ready to go, and another one in the DAW right now. And we're also working with another musician by the name of Neil, who's a very seasoned multi-instrumentalist, and he is going to be doing some drum work with us. And when we have a video out or a music, his name will be in there if he's on that. So we're excited about that. Last year in 2020, there was a few things that, you know, I'd like to mention. Speakers. I could dump all my amp heads and give me one. It's speakers, guys. If you have them vintage 30s, I don't know, man. I could probably put up a good argument. I just think they're crap. I have a pair, okay? But we have some GH30s with them. So maybe they're not crap. I just think there's better options. You got cream El Nincos. You got the GH30s where the 55 hertz. So a lot of these speakers, they're 75 hertz. You know, you get down to the 55 hertz, it's gonna, you know, they're baritones. It's between a bass and a guitar. So yeah, I don't know everything, you know. We must have 15 speakers over in the other room. We just grabbed an isolation box from our friend, and we've done a lot of experimenting because with our music, we don't use any plugins. So any of these songs that you hear coming out, it's from killer speakers, it's from killer mics, you know, knowing our parts in our recordings and all that. It's a real simple analog chain. We've got our rack over here. We're filling that. We've got some bus compressors in there, some stam gear, some Heritage stereo mics, and some more stuff on order. Let's see here. Yeah, it's been fun. We're having a freaking blast. We're going to continue to release music. If you are new to baritones and you don't know, you get a hold of me in the comments. You can call. I'll give you my number. You can call me up. Any way I can help you. If I can't answer your question, I'm hooked up with some other guys. Real quick here, you know, a couple of the other channels that I'm rolling with are Bun. That's about baritones. Nick Hill, who's mixing and helix and does his own music, and Gear Stuff and Things. That's Steven's channel. So there's a few live streams that are going on weekly, but in the baritone world, if you're on my channel and you want to know, man, I'll give you my number. You know, if you want some straight up advice, or if you like, hey, I got $700, what should I get? I know exactly what you should get, you know. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video tonight, you know, with the Fender there. And that's not a super expensive guitar. It's a rare one. And before we get out of here, this week's band is City in Color, Dallas Green. He used to be, or he still is, in Alexis on Fire. What an amazing vocalist. He does some Alice in Chains covers. I've been into Rivers of Nile, Revocation lately. I just subbed to this killer grindcore death metal channel. I forget the name of that. I love that, but man, I felt like I was kind of rushing a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay awesome, guys.